Hello, it's the start. It's the start of a brand new channel, and this is the first review on my Diecast Model Reviews channel. And the first review goes to the Formula One Infiniti Red Bull Racing RB10 from the 2014 Formula One season, and this version of the car was driven by Australian Daniel Ricciardo. Now, 2014 was the beginning of a new era for Formula One, as they finished off the 2.4 litre V8 engine era, and in 2014 came in the new 1.6 litre V6 turbocharged engines. During pre-season testing, Red Bull experienced a lot of problems, especially when Sebastian Vettel had problems with his engine, especially in Bahrain. But when they came to the actual season, during qualifying in Australia, Vettel could only qualify 12th, while Ricciardo started in 5th. No, not 5th. Ricciardo started in 2nd. But I know this. Ricciardo finished his home race 2nd, but he was later disqualified for fuel infringements, and then he retired from the next race in Malaysia, and then he finished 4th in. And then the next two rounds in. I know he finished 4th in the next race in Bahrain, but I think he finished 4th in China as well. I could be wrong. But he took his first official podium in Spain, and during the 2014 season, Red Bull won three races, all by Ricciardo. Vettel struggled, and in the final and Red Bull never qualified on pole during the 2014 season, by the way. It's just mainly the Mercedes team, and Mercedes qualified on pole, but for all but one race in Austria, and that was when Williams' Felipe Massa qualified on pole. 2014 was dominated by Mercedes, with Lewis Hamilton winning 16 races with Lewis Hamilton winning 11 races to Nico Rosberg's 5, and in the final race of the season, of course, Hamilton became world champion. But Red Bull placed 2nd in the 2014 Constructors' Championship with 405 points, and Sebastian Vettel finished 5th in the championship, and Daniel Ricciardo finished in 3rd, as he was a regular title challenger along with the two Mercedes drivers. But a DNF in the penultimate round in Brazil caused him to slip out of the race for the World Championship. Vettel had a terrible season. It was his first full season in which he didn't win a single race. And he also didn't win a race last season either with Ferrari. But yeah, that's what happened during the 2014 season with Red Bull. But this is a 132 scale model, as you can see right there. Let's go on to the actual car itself. So as you can see right here, you can see the nose cone, and it has this thing at the front. That nose is really long, by the way, and that nose looks really stepped out, and that nose is very stepped out. And here's the back of the car. See the exhaust, and we have under the car Infiniti Red Bull Racing RB10 132. It's a Bburago model, and I'll show you the helmet there. The helmet is actually just bare, and we have the wing mirrors on the sides. To show you the back of the car, and T-cam is yellow. Now I know they made a Vettel version of this too, but I don't have the Vettel version. I only have the Ricciardo version of this car. And in fact, I have the 2013 Red Bull with Vettel in the car, and I have the 2011 Red Bulls I have a lot of Red Bulls in my collection, by the way. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a collection video, and then I'll do a review of that. I've also got a review of I've also got a collection of MotoGP bikes as well, and rally cars and sports cars. So this car is a yellow T-cam. You can see the Renault on the side. This is a Renault engine supplier. Sponsors were Infiniti, AT&T, Siemens, Platform Computing, Rouch on the barge board there, with the Pirelli tires there. Total were Red Bull's fuel partners, and we have the rear wing here, which is to activate the drag reduction system, or DRS for short. And yeah, nice car this is, by the way. No, this is one that Vettel called off. Now, the Abu Dhabi race that season was Vettel's last for Red Bull before he switched to Ferrari in 2015, as I also forgot to mention. But Ricciardo won. The races Ricciardo won in 2014 were Canada, Hungary, and Belgium. So this is a nice, and also if we look at the front of the car there, the front wing is a bit lifted up, as you can see. Let's show you under the car there. I bought this in February 2016. I bought this in February 2016 in town, and this is one of the best cars I ever bought because I was a big Red Bull fan. I'm still a big Red Bull fan, but I'm also a fan of Ferrari and Mercedes too. And I also have the Bburago version of the 2014 Mercedes as well. And yeah, so if I just this car is pretty nice. And one thing about this car is that Red Bull finished second, as I said, in the Constructors' Championship in 2014 with 405 points, compared to Mercedes' 701. Just let me see where the driver's final positions were in the championship. Just need to check where I also need to tell you where the driver's final positions in the championship. Right. So I'm just going to look up Red Bull RB10. Right. I'll tell you the final championship standings for the two drivers. Ricciardo placed third in the championship with 238 points, whereas Vettel placed fifth in the championship with 167. So I was surprised that season to see Ricciardo score more points than Vettel. Ricciardo, of course, replaced fellow Australian Mark Webber, who retired at the end of 2013. So that is the review. That is the first review on the Diecast Model Reviews channel. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you thought about this car, because I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, mainly because of the problems during preseason testing that season. And let me know what you thought of this review, and let me know if you want to see more. Smash that like button, and I'll see you for the next one.